today. From NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas. It's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Lamar Jackson and the they're going to bury him in the backfield. Number 1. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Now they try the right side here. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9, and it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
He can run for it, and he will. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching off another 15 against your squad.
They go play action with Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 12-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
That is definitely what we call a defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is uh-oh.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the on 4th down on is Logan Cook to punt. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. It's taken to the 26. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. This one into the hands of Metcalf. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now a handoff looking right. A gain of 3, 2nd down. The ball carrier.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Jackson. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. And to give this time to the tailback. And a good tackle there right around the 30, stops him short of the 1st down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4th.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there, they'll go for it on 4th.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain. That was 4th and what we would call long in that situation, wasn't it? That wasn't 4th and inches, was it?
No, I mean, you get in those situations 4th and 3, 4th and 4. That's a lot to, what would you say, a lot of pizza left in that box.
It certainly is. Not everyone dove in on that one. In today's NFL, this is a passing down. All right, this is not a running.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Ronald Blair. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Dancing to his left. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down.
Danny Trevathan on the tackle. Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Being chased out left. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. Space to maneuver at the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Texans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards there. Good enough for a Texan first down.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll look downfield for Waller. And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get... Now a handoff looking right. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A big play there with his 14th touchdown of the year. Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Taking it about the 36. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Jackson now. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Throwing is Jackson. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their time. Now they try the right side here. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop. On now is the Packers punter.
as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's closing in on 200 yards on the ground with the fourth quarter still to come. We're in the third. Good shot to get there.
Now he's got to make sure he convinces his coaching staff to leave him out there and keep touching the ball, because when you've had that kind of a day, there is a tendency to think about getting him out and saving some of it. Running backs never like to save yardage.
You know he's tapping his quarterback on the shoulder. I'll take the ball again, please, right?
Not turning down any carries.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
At the 31-yard line.
From the 31, Jackson. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on third down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Now left side on the swing pass. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Complete to number 1. 4 yards on the pickup.
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looking that way. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks.
Packer pressure, and down he goes.
Jackson sacked.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Jackson's pass Complete.
Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team still...
A little jet sweep to start the drive. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And now a pass dumped off to his running back. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Now they try the right side here. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Taking it in from the 20. And the Texans push further out in front.
Well, this is long since over. And
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
no doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for Houston, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2.